Let me just do that. Let me do that again. Let me do that again. Just pretend nothing happened. Oh my god, it worked. Hello everyone. How are we doing today? Hello Airsoft friends. Sorry, I forgot my own intro. Hello Airsoft friends. How are we doing today? You doing well? You having a nice day? A nice day of things happening? A nice day of things happening to you? How are you doing today? I'm well. I'm well. Oh my days. Thank you very much for asking. I saw a couple of you putting in there. How are we doing? Alistair, hello. Tristan, hello. Jack, hello. Ben. Oh, Joker, just got. Oh my days, just getting in from work. Nice. How was your work today? Thick boy, hello, Airsoft friend. How are you doing? Oh, how are we all doing today? Your legs are actually gone, Tristan, are they? Oh, days. I know how that. I know how that feels. Don't you worry about it. You are not alone in knowing how that you feel in that, in that way, if that makes sense. How are we doing? Jens, yes. Did the thing arrive for you? I keep meaning to message you, but I just forget. Airsoft Madness, we were supposed to talk on Saturday. I need you to do things for me, and I need you to do things, and it's all sussed out now. It's the perfect plan that I've sussed out in order for the plan to happen now. So it's not, it's good. I need you to do things. No, not yet, but no rush. I sent it ages ago. I posted it to you ages ago now. Let me check how long ago exactly it was that I sent it. Because legit, I sent it ages ago. I have another one. I ordered two at the same time because I was going to put one in my little stubby M4. But I've since decided to keep it because it's good to have a backup, which I found the other day. So I'm not actually going to sell that one anymore. So I think I am probably going to upgrade it a little bit and stuff like that, which is cool. So yeah, let me know if it's not. Let me just see. Let me just check because I may have a tracking code for it, but it should have. I would have thought it would have arrived by now. Let me just see if it is there. Your legs literally went after sprinting the hill, and you just flew. Oh, mate, I had it where. I don't think you'll be able to see it in the video, but when I was playing at Phoenix, I was holding a corner and my knee was just shaking. Just not both legs, just my right leg knee was doing this weird shaky thing like that, and it was really hard to hold steady. You may be able to see it in one of the videos. We'll see. That, yes, I think this is the one. It looks about right. Yeah, there. This would be the one. This would be the one. There is a tracking number. Hooray! I'm just tracking it now, Jens. It says it was delivered on the 8th of April. So I don't know where that's gone. I told you I sent it a while ago. It said let me click continue tracking. It's in your language. I don't know what your language means. Benra. Donkey Kong. Oh no, Denmark. I guess that means. I'll send this link to you. You'll check tomorrow at the post. Perfect. Yeah. Let me where are you? Jens. Here you go. There you go. So hopefully that will work for you. Benra. Yeah, that's what I said. That's it. What does that mean? Does that mean delivered? Benra. What's that in Danish? Is that right? Danish? I think that's right. That link I've sent to you is to the page that I'm looking at, which I think will be what you will need in order to find it. So yeah, it should have arrived with you about 11 days ago. So have a little look. It's a city name. Oh, okay, cool. All right, I'm not going to say any more words because I have no idea what they mean, and that's already too much information. So I'm just gonna stop there, and you've got the details, so you can look into that. But I did do it track, so it should be somewhere. And if you can't physically get it, let me know, and then I'll get the compensation back for it, and then I'll resend and I'll send the one that I've got, because I don't really care that it I don't care that my little M4 sometimes double shoots a bit. I can understand why people would not want that to be the case. But yeah. But yeah, it's fine. No worries. It's all good. I just want to make sure that you get it. It says it's in my post box. I'll make a check. Perfect. Okay, cool. Yeah, check that. Make sure it is there, because I want you to be sorted out, and I want you to be good. Okay. Elongated Musket. I like your name. Hello, Elongated Musket. How are you? I work well. Yeah, when I've got people to talk to. Okay. And hey, JK, how's it going? I messaged the person, by the way, and I've not heard back yet. I'm gonna give them a time limit on it as well, because I'd like you to not wait, ideally, if you do take it, I kind of want to get rid of it, because it's been here for bloody ages. So yeah, I'd rather get it gone, to be fair. So one of the fun things I'd like to do is I want to run through with you some things that I've experienced, and essentially what I'm going to be doing in my airsoft life, kind of moving forward. I know you would, JK. I don't blame you, because seriously, they can be really bloody cool, and like, I actually really enjoy the design of it. And it's handy that it's like a pistol grip, but there's no toppy bit. Like on the A3, there's a toppy bit, and on the 96, there's a toppy bit. So you can actually shoot like that, and then just put your hand up to cock it. So yeah, I actually really like it as a setup. But this is what I want you to help me with today. So I've made this notepad doc, because I use Notepad all the time, and I probably shouldn't. And it's called Airsoft Things I Need to Do, because there's a list of airsoft things that I need to do, and I feel like I want to do them, and get them done before my next airsofting session, as it were. I'm not gonna be airsofting again this weekend. Let me just quit. I need to close the thing. Let me get this. You don't need to see that. Let me just get this. Can I do? Oh my god, that is genius. That's fine. Can I do it? Can I click it there? No, there. There we go. I seem a bit quiet. Oh, maybe. Oh, my mic's probably down. There you go. I'm shouting at you now. Yeah. So there's airsofty things which I want to do, and I want to do it before I go out to my next game. Essentially, let me turn my mic down a touch. I think I'm peaking a little bit. I don't want to be too loud. So, and I'm going to talk through these things with you, because you may be able to give me some ideas on these things. So, before I go and play Airsoft next, here's some things that I want to do. I want to have reliable, and these are things as well which may be useful for you. Okay, it may be useful for you. Reliable kit. That's reliable kit. Yeah, I mean, we'll just call it reliable kit. Essentially, what I mean by reliable kit is picking and having my go-to airsoft kit that's ready to go, essentially, if that makes sense. Do a dab and say Big Chungus is funny. Unknown Russian, not yet. Not now. Reliable kit. So what that means is I want to have reliable kit set up, organized, and essentially like working, that I don't have to worry about it, ready to go. So that would be M4 pistol. What else on there? M4 pistol, sniper. Yeah, essentially that's what that is there. I think there's slight things wrong with all of my kits at the minute, which become a real pain in the ass. So, like the pistol, for example, the problem I have with the pistol is miss, feeds, and jams. And that's Mark 23 actually. I'll put Mark 23 because everything else fits on there. So reliable kit. So let's go. Actually, we'll do a new line for that. So M4, and then we'll do little lines like this. Pick one and make awesome. And then M4, check awesomeness. Yeah, check awesomeness. So, what is there anything else I need? I guess AAP as well. AAP, make awesomer. What's chatting on there? Oh, what's Okay, cool. Thank you, Airsoft Madness. Yeah, we'll have a chat. We'll have a chat then. It's not super time sensitive, but the sooner we chat, the better it will be for everyone, hopefully. So that would be the plan. Hello, Reese. Welcome. So what I want to do, I mean, I guess this I should probably do this in like a different format. Come to me. Here we go. I'm gonna set this up in a different format, okay? And the good thing is that this should hopefully help you guys out too. And I like doing this because it will hopefully make everything much better for me, and it could help you guys up. So I'm doing it in Google Doc because I no longer have a Microsoft Office subscription because I don't see the point in paying for something which I can do for free on the internet. What is this called? Airsoft to do list. There we go. Cool. So to Airsoft to do. I'll show you it again in a second. I'm just formatting it a little bit at the moment. Boom. Okay. This wants to go down, down. Back to that way. And then it's, oh yeah. Reliable, it's not writing. Reliable kit. 12, bold off. M4. Oh yeah, M4, Mark 23. Sniper, AAP. Okay, cool. Hey, SS Buck. Why do I call you SS Buck? Fingers AS. Hello. Geely bottoms. Wait, let me just do that and then do this. Perfect. There we go. Right. So this is essentially what I'm looking at. So this is my Airsoft to-do list. I've got reliable kit. So reliable kit is my first point. And what I mean by reliable kit is having stuff that I know that works. And that's going to be my regular go-to thing. Now, the next thing I'm going to say is going to sound super first world problem-y. Okay? It's going to sound like a problem that shouldn't be a problem, right? And I fully understand that that's going to be the case. So please don't judge me on this, because it genuinely is something which is like an issue. Okay. And I know it's not something that... I mean, it may be something that other people in here have faced. You may have faced this as well. And that, essentially, what that problem is I've got a fair few riffs, as you know. Regarding sniper rifles, I've got the Well MB03, the SRS, the SSG-10A1, the SSG-96, and we might as well throw in there the SSX-303 as well. Although I'd say it's I'd say I don't think it's really something that you can class as a sniper rifle, but we'll just throw that into the mix as well at the minute. And it's awesome to have them all. Don't get me wrong, absolutely awesome to have them all. But from a playing perspective, oh yeah, and also my SSG-10A3 soon. Hopefully tomorrow. I was hoping it was going to arrive today. It got released from customs and it's currently at the DHL sorting office. So it got to the DHL sorting office at 4:30 in the morning on Friday. So I would have thought it would have been sorted and done for today, but it was not. So that made me a bit sad. So I'm still hoping for tomorrow. My DMR. Oh yeah, and I've also got the Scorpion Evo DMR. Who was it that wanted to see it? Because if you're in here, I'll go grab it. But essentially, my Scorpion Evo DMR is now back again today. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a 3, 7. I've got like seven sniper rifles, okay? And the problem with having those many sniper rifles, is I don't have my go-to one. Or, well, correct that. My go-to sniper rifle at the moment is my Well MB03. And that's just because it, you know, it shoots nice and straight. It's not the furthest range on it, but it shoots nice and straight. It takes the 50-round Action Army magazines nice and easy. So in terms of like reloading and things like that, it's just super easy to work with, right? Like I said, you have to kind of like play the rifle how it wants to be played. But generally speaking, that's the one which I'm like, that's my old reliable. If I need to go out there and only take one sniper rifle, that would be the one I take. Purely because the SSG-10A1 has had a couple of like hiccups with it. I'm still waiting on like a replacement spring from Novrich for it, and also a glide ring as well, and a hop rubber too. Actually, yeah, there's those three things I'm still waiting to get in there from when I originally got it, because there was some issues there. So the SSG-10A1 is been shelved, essentially. I did use it, not this weekend just past, the weekend before on the first day, but I used it for the first day and it wasn't shooting right, so I used the SSG, Well MB03 instead. Shoot the same sniper, had a brilliant day with it weekend. Oh, what, Alistair, are you talking about the Well MB03? Isn't it sick? Mr. EW, just got my Well MB03 today, lol. What are you running at FPS wise? It's, well, the first few shots I had with it, I think it was about 480, 500 FPS, and then it came down to like the 400 mark. I think it's about the 400 mark now on twos, so it comes less even more now. Hey Harry, oh, what, you're a forger? Oh, banging, nice, cool, always a pleasure. So where was I? Yeah, the SSG-96 does have a similar issue to the SSG-10 in that I had to cut the spring down in order for it to work, and I'm still waiting for a replacement spring, an M150 instead of the M160 that's in there, to go into that rifle. I do enjoy that rifle, and I was running that this weekend and also last weekend at Reforger too, just because it looks really fucking cool. You know, with the skin on it, it looks sick. And the only thing I have with that is that it's quite heavy. It's like a kilogram heavier than the Well MB03 and the SSG-10. So it's a lot to carry around, you know. Cammy, yay! Hurry up and get home. Shu got 70 meters on .43, got 6 shots, mate. Sick. Nice. See, legit though, legit. The Well MB03, it's just a banger out the box. I'm very, very tempted to stock it on Project Airsoft. I'm literally like, I am on the fence at the minute, but I need to phone up a wholesale company who I've got my account approved. I just need to phone them up and talk about some stuff. But if they can provide the Well MB03, I will start stocking it on my website. So then instead of you guys having to like go to other websites and stuff to get it, you can literally just buy it through me, which would support the channel and be amazing. So hooray. Is your MB03 better than the SSG-10? At the moment it is, yes. But that's because the SSG-10, my one's having a few issues in a minute. Like I said, the hop rubber needs replacing, the front glide ring as well needs replacing, and that, because that's damaged, that could be forcing the cylinder to a side, the cylinder to the side, which is causing issues. Yeah, the spring, hop rubber, and the glide ring. So I'm waiting for those bits to come. But the Well MB03 is the one that I'm running for. Shoot, yep, mate, great starter sniper, recommend it. See, look, the Well MB03, I'm telling you, is an absolute banger. So I'm tempted to, yeah, I think I may stock it myself. But you know what? I may rebrand it. I may get it and just call it the Stay Fresh Sniper, and then just put a Stay Fresh You sticker on it. What do you think? I mean, I'd be very open about it. I'd be open and just be like, you know what? It's a Well MB03 with a shoe sticker on it. But with the sticker on it, it makes it the Stay Fresh sniper. It's completely stock, and you'll probably pay, I don't know, £10 extra than if you were to buy it from Taiwan Gun or something like that. But it has a Stay Fresh shoe sticker on it, and you'd also be like helping support the channel and stuff. So I think that's cool. It's way too underrated of a sniper. It is, man. It is. Make the Stay Fresh shoe rifle, dude. Mate, seriously, the Well MB03 out the box is a banger. It's so very good. I mean, to be fair, I wonder how much it would be to get it, to have the Well, and then if there was a wholesale price for like a 90-degree trigger and piston set. Because I'd say the only place it really gets let down, really, is that the FPS on it, Because the FPS does drop. But apart from that, it's great. The MB03 slam fires. My MB03 has never slam fired. Ever. I have never had that issue. Never. I have never once cocked that rifle and the cylinder has gone flying forward. The bolt's gone flying forward. Never. Ever. Want more FPS from stock? Do my cheap ass way. Grind a bolt to the piston diameter. Oh, okay. Oh. I mean, maybe that's what I can do. Maybe that's all I need to do is just put some weight into the piston that comes with it. Clever. Then it becomes a dual creep machine. Let's go. No, my MB03 is completely stock. Completely stock. And I broke the hop unit for it. But then I fixed it as well, somehow. Are you ever going to put TNT internals in the SRS? No, I'm going to sell the SRS. I've not got round to it yet. But I intend to sell the SRS. Sadly. And no customs. Wait, what? What? I'm confused. What do you mean, Cammy? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You've caught me off guard there. How much? I'm not too sure. I was thinking like, I don't know. Thing is, so I bought it for 600 quid. It's got the upgrade rotary hop, 2 additional magazines. I'll throw in an SRS M4 mag adapter. It also comes with so it's the 26-inch version, but it also includes the 16-inch outer barrel, sorry, and the covert lightweight aluminium handguard. So I need to cost it all out, but I'm thinking like, probably 600, maybe a little bit more. So we'll see. I need to cost it up. It's just not been something I've gotten around for. Hey, Straw Hat, Vlad, completely stock. How can it be good? It has a plastic piston and cheap inner parts. I know, man, but seriously, I'm not even this. It's not even like a meme, man. Like legit. If you said to me right now, we're gonna go play Airsoft, and you can only take 1 sniper rifle, I would be grabbing my Well MB03 off the shelf. It takes 50-round magazines. No issue at all. I've not been able to get 50-round magazines for the other rifles to work at all at the moment. So that's a big plus. It shoots straight. Really, really nice and straight. And yeah, the range, it's not got the hugest range on it, but it's got, sufficient range for the majority of sites. If you're playing a site like Reforger, or where was I yesterday? Imperium, you'd probably want something with a bit more range on it. But to be fair, my SSG 96 didn't have the right range yesterday, sadly. Oh yeah, okay, Cammy, I'm with you now. Yeah, so the benefit of like if I was to stock it, You wouldn't have to. I mean, how much they? I mean, I think like what patrol base sell them for like 70, 80 quid, something like that. So to be honest, I'd probably match what patrol base would be selling them for, because I imagine they're selling them at that price because they need to make, you know, money on it. And it will probably be quite difficult to match the Taiwan gun price, especially. I mean, I would probably match patrol base, but include free shipping, because that's what I do, or free UK shipping anyway. Taiwan gun. Oh, look at that. Adobe genuine. No, we'll ignore that. Don't worry about that, anyone. Don't worry about that. Hey, Smalls. Taiwan gun is like 43. It is, but on Taiwan gun, you have to spend at least £140 in order to make an order from them. So you already have to add that onto there. And then, because you're buying over the limit, you then have to pay customs and import tax on there as well, which is probably going to be about 30%. So you're looking to spend an extra 35, 40 quid on top of that to then get the stuff that you order. So you're then, for that £140 worth, well, I mean, to be fair, you'll probably be buying the rifle. You'll probably buy some accessories and stuff for it as well, like maybe like a sling, a scope, and stuff like that. But yeah, you'll end up paying about 180 quid, something like that. Whereas buying it within the UK, you save all those costs. So Smalls, this is a to-do list I'm making for what I want to do for my airsoft. So, essentially, reliable kit. Reliable kit is something that I want to do. Like I said to you before, I just want to have my kit that I know works and does the business. So this is actually going to be my Crytac CRB. I'm gonna put Crytac CRB down on there as well. I'm also gonna put SAE 18 because I want to do that on there as well. Hey Fabby, how's it going? We're making a list of to-do things. Hey Lee Peach, welcome to the stream. So what I want to do, so my Crytac CRB, essentially at the minute I need to test it. Nico played with it at the weekend and he said that he was super happy with it, so I think that what I've done to it has worked, which is very good. So at the minute my Crytac is literally in a state of test. However, I do want to change red dot sight. Is that the one? Yeah, there we go. I want to change the red dot sight to the cheapo Amazon one that I currently use. It's on my other right. It's on my my Specna E18 at the moment. So that Crytac CRB, I want to change the red dot sight, and then I just want to test the rifle because apparently it was sick. But I want to test different BBs in it and see how that goes. Because at the minute it's pretty much perfect in terms of FPS. It's perfect for it. So I want to test different weight BBs just to see what works well. Test rifle as well, just to see if I need to change the if I need to change like the way the hop's set up. But I redid the hop before the piston broke, so I think that should be all okay. Homebred, how do you M4 mag SSG10? Because it's a different mag world. Wait, how do you M4 mag SSG10? It's a different mag world to the VSR. I've not made an M4 mag adapter for VSRs yet. People have asked me for it, so it's something that I may do. But I haven't made one yet, if that's what you mean. Oh, it's Smalls. Yeah, that 28 red dot sight is the one that I would get for my M4. Because I prefer that red dot. I really, really do prefer that red dot. So I might go for that. So it'll be buying that red dot for the Crytac. Test different BBs in it. Actually, I'll put a / test rifle in general. So that's what I'd want to do for my M4. Like M4 mag to SSG10, I know they exist. Yeah, I know Tridos do one, or have done one. Most people, when they talk about that, say it's not available, or hasn't been available for a while. So, yeah, I mean, I may do one. I like the fact that people like the SRS to M4 mag adapter that I made. So I feel like part of my reputation, or part of Project Airsoft's reputation, is doing mag adapters. So I think I'm going to do that. Let's say the hop-up was fixed on your SSG-10. Would the 10 still be better than the 03? The 03 doesn't even have an air seal. Well, I mean, I think the phrasing of the question could be improved. I think if the phrasing of the question was, if my SSG-10 performed how SSG-10's reputation is how they perform, then I would say the SSG-10 would be better than the MB03. But in my personal SSG-10 isn't working at the moment, so that's why my MB03 is rated higher, if that makes sense. Do I need anything from Sainsbury's? I don't know. Maybe like a microwave lasagna or something. Yeah, like get a couple like microwave things. Will I do pistol M4 adapters? I will not, no. Just because I don't want to mess around with like gas storage, like HPA adapters, like things like that. I don't want to mess around with that because I don't think that I have the sufficient technical knowledge or experience or testing ability to ensure that they would be safe. And don't get me wrong, I get a lot of people asking me to make adapters for things like that, but it scares me. Because the last thing I want is for me or something that I've made to be responsible for hurting somebody in that kind of way, you know? And yeah, I hope that all the people that do make adapters like that would be... I hope that they are taking that into account, because I feel like it's very serious business. But yeah, I don't plan on doing anything like that for now. Just go balls out attachment for MB03 and Glock 18. Then close-ups always ready. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. I mean, you can... The stock... I discovered the stock of the Well MB03 can be used as a holster for a Glock. So, I mean, that's a... I imagine that will probably be a video in future. That would be cool. Although my Glock isn't working great at the minute, so I need to sort that out. So SAE18. What do I need to do there? So I think I mean, it's difficult, really. Because the semi-auto doesn't... the Magwell, actually. Magwell mod. The Magwell on the SAE18... It doesn't feed consistently with lots of different magazines. So I'm thinking the way I can fix that would be just to put a row of the fluffy side of Velcro into the spine part of the Magwell to force the magazine forward so that it does feed. So I need to do a Magwell mod for that. Or I can print a bit of plastic out and then glue that inside the Magwell. So then when I put in a magazine... it will then force that angle and then will feed. Because at the minute, it doesn't feed consistently on my on the Ares mags that I use. Oh yeah, I want to also try Crytac mags in this as well. So what I need to do here is actually go like this. Change red dot sight, test different BB/test rifle in general. Buy and test Crytac mags, question mark. Actually, I'll kill that. Because that'll be here. No, because the Crytac... Oh, no, because I did have... One of the magazines didn't feed properly. But I've never had that problem before. I'm going to kill that, actually. I'm just going to do... Well, we'll ignore that. I'll do that. G36 is reliable kit, I'm sure. I can confirm Velcro fixes the SA mag. Yes, let's go. Mr. Prent, hello. Did I get your email? Let me... Probably. I probably did. I'm just having a little look now. Did you email under Mr. Prent? I'm searching print. Ah, here we go. Oh, yes. Sorry, I was away when you sent the email over. Yes, I can print that. That's no problem. Let me. I'll mark this as unread. And then I'll get. Yes, I'll review that. Sorry, dude. Yeah, I was playing yesterday, and I remember seeing the email coming in, and I looked at it, but then I didn't follow up on it, so I do apologise. Jack Tennant. Crytek COB, how would you rate it as AEGs go? I mean, well, I think... I mean, I was really happy with it. My problem is that I like to pull things apart, to be honest. But the... I mean, if you look at Umbrella Armories, use it as a base for so many of their high-end builds. So I kind of feel like, you know, there's definitely something there with the rifle. I've pulled mine apart a lot, and I've tried to tech it and stuff like that, and yeah, at the minute it seems to be shooting all right. I did have a longer barrel in it. I've since taken that barrel out and putting the original one back in. Yeah, so it seems to be going well. I don't really play with my M4 much, and when I wanted to play with it at Mayhem, it broke. Literally, I put a new piston in it because it stripped the original piston that came with it, and all the teeth like snapped on it. So I couldn't run it on that day. So I was regulated to just using using the SAE 18 after the drum mag on the Glock on the AAP broke as well. Vlad, if you go with the MB03, you will take the risky way, but if you go with the SG 10, well, it's a bit more trusty. I imagine probably I don't know. I think that the rifles give you different levels of performance. I think that's probably the best way to put it, to be honest. I fully expect that once my SSG 10 gets the parts it needs, it will be performing with on the same level as all the other SSG 10s out there, in which case it will outperform the Well MB03. But there is no denying that the Well MB03 is a sick rifle, and is, you know, especially for the money, you will not be able to get yourself a better performing sniper rifle for that money. It's just not, I don't think that's possible at all. Yeah, I mean, the Well MB03, I don't need to take it apart. Didn't need to clean it. It was literally just, it was sick from the box. In fact, when I took it apart, I actually damaged it because I was an idiot. I managed to fix it though and get it working again, so that's good. But yeah, I think the SSG 10 does have a reputation of being a very good rifle. The points I was making earlier is just that my SSG 10 arrived with some issues, which I'm still waiting parts for, so I can resolve those issues. And if I put a magazine in it, I can shoot it and a BB will come out the end, but it's not going to go where I want it to go. Whereas with the Well MB03, it does do that. So at the minute, I unequivocally say the Well MB03 is the rifle that I take if I want to trust what the rifle is going to do. You know, that's the one that I take out and use because it works. Once my SSG 10 is all fixed up and stuff, I fully expect that the SSG 10 will take that place and become my reliable sniper, as seen on the list here. I'm sure that is going to be the case. But until I receive those parts, and until I get those parts in, test it, and make sure that the SSG 10 is working great, then, you know, at the minute, the Well MB03. You know, and I recommend the Well MB03 all the time, and I haven't had a single person come back to me and say it's a garbage rifle. Everybody comes back and says, oh my god, this thing was surprisingly good. So there's definitely something in it there. So, and stock. So, a couple of things I want to do with the SAE18. Magwell mod, so we know that as well. So I want to put some tape in there, some Velcro, just to make sure that the that Beat magazines feed of a variety of different types. So that's important. I want to fit a buffer tube and stock to it. So I mean, I've got a buffer tube and stock ready to go. So I'm going to put those onto it because I don't like it not having a stock. I want it to be a actually shoulderable rifle. And I'm also going to rear wire it because I don't like having the small, like the PEC box at the front being the battery compartment, because I feel like it gets in the way of my hand, and I'm limited to what batteries I can use. So in my current position, I wouldn't be able to run the SAE18 all day if I wanted to, because I've only got one 1500 mAh battery, and it doesn't make sense for me to buy another battery to run it in its current configuration because I don't enjoy it in its current configuration. So, the SAE18, I need to magwell mod it, which should be quick and easy to do. I need to put a buffer tube and stock on it, which again should be easy to do. The rear wire is a bit of a pain, but shouldn't be too long to do. What I may also look to do on it as well is put a suppressor on it and put a slightly longer inner barrel in there as well, because the current inner barrel is super short. But I don't want to make the gun too much longer because I like the fact that it's quite short. So potentially I may put a longer inner barrel upgrade inner barrel and suppressor question mark. I may potentially do that for the length of barrel that I would need for it. It wouldn't be too much, and also it depends on FPS. If I put a longer barrel in, the FPS will creep up. So I'm not too sure how. I'll put FPS as a concern in there as well, because if I want to put the barrel up a little bit more, I'll put that on there. Oh, the M4 you sculpted from me. Up sounds sick mod you have planned for it. What? Is it? Am I just really tired, or does that make no sense? Oh, the M4 you sculpted from me shoot. I'm confused. Does that mean that I was gonna sell it to you and then I decided to keep it? Because if that's the case, then yes, that is true. It's purely just because I've realised it's important to have a backup. Like Smalls, whenever he goes airsofting, he's always got like 3 spare riffs just in case. Like he's set. He's always got spare backup rifles and a backup for the backup and stuff like that. So I'm imagine that's the case. That sounds like it might be about right. So yeah, I need to magwell mod, buffer tube stock. But what I could do as well, I may do this as like a live stream. This I can't really do as a live stream, but this I can live stream, which would be cool. So I may do that. Have you had feeding issues with your Mark 23? Mine tends to double feed and sometimes in the mags leak. Yes. So I've been having some issues with my Mark 23. It's a Tokyo Marui. I'm not too sure. It could be that it's just aged a little bit. I was looking at it, sheep pulling your leg. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I saw it on there. It was like, what, 130 quid? I was like, yeah, I'm going to get that. It was a really good price. Yes, I have had some double feeding issues with my Mark 23. So I don't know whether it's just because it's getting older a bit now. It could be that that's the case. So it may be that I need to get a new Mark 23, because like, I mean, at the weekend, it caused me to be incredibly ineffective and a pain. So potentially buy a new one. Potentially replace. because I don't want to be faffing about with gun. Like, I mean, because it got jammed, and I had to get a stick to poke a BB out so I could then, you know, use it, and it was just such a pain. New nozzle for the Mark 20. Actually, you sent me the nozzles over. So replace nozzle and test in field. Cool. I'll do that. I've got a feeling the nozzles that you sent aren't going to be compatible with the SSX 303, just because on the website they offer they've got pre-orders for the SSX 303 nozzles, and for me it doesn't make any sense for them to have the SSX 23 ones available and a pre-order for the SSX 303 unless they're different, and I don't think that just purely different packaging would alter that. So I'll replace the nozzle and I'll test it in the field. Fix jamming. Yeah, because that was an issue for me. But apart from that, everything is fine with the Mark 23. Although I need to file mag release add tape to. So I need to fix. I need to fix me losing magazines, because this weekend I lost 2 Mark 23 mags, and the weekend before that I lost 1. And I'm not too fussed about it, because I've got 2 extra magazines in the shipment with the SSG 10. But now I'm a little bit frustrated, because I'm like, this shouldn't be an issue that I'm having. So in order to combat that, I'm going to file down the sides of the mag release to make it smaller, so it will be easy. It will be, you know, it will still be easy for me to do it, but they're not going to be as winged out. So it's harder for me to press the mag release accidentally, losing mags out in the field, because that's a pain. And at the same time, I'm also going to add tape to the back of the magazine in order to make it so the mags stick in the gun better. And you actually have to pull them out softly, but you'll still need to apply some force into them as well. This I learned from Grey Fox. Oh, a squirrel just ran up the tree. This here I learned from Grey Fox, who's done this to his Mark 23, and I'll do a video about like Mark 23 hints and tricks. And this one I learned from Silly Gilly. So I'm going to do, hopefully these two things together will stop me from losing bloody magazines in the field, because it's a pain. If you're looking to get replacement magazines, by the way, don't buy Tokyo Marui magazines. TM magazines are garbage for fixing, because your magazines will leak at some point in the future, and Tokyo Marui are horrible to work with. So just buy ASG magazines. I find that they're the best. They're most consistent. They perform super well. They're easy to get. They're quite cheap, so I'd recommend getting them. Of course, you can get the if you run NOV guns though, like if you run like the SSX 23 or the 303, then I'd recommend buying the Novrich magazines, of course, just because their systems are all meant to work all together. And I've had not great compatibility across different brands of magazines when using it with the 303. So like when I was using pretty much every TM and ASG magazines, they wouldn't feed properly in the 303, but the magazine that came with the 303 worked perfectly fine. So yeah, if you have NOV guns, get NOV magazines. If you run Tokyo Marui, ASG or STTI, just pick up ASG magazines. I would recommend STTI, but I've not got any of those myself, and I've not run them myself, so they may be great. I saw flares there, you just put that in there as well. So I would, you know, you can give them a go, but I don't personally know from my own experience if they are great at all. So I know everyone says that they're exactly the same and they you know, all of this stuff, but at the same time, people say the Novrich ones are just ASG mags, but they feed completely differently because the feed lips are different. So unless I've had that personal experience, I'm not going to recommend it, and that's perfectly fine. If you're flares, if you run STTI and you say that they're great, then I'll I'll take your word for it, but with a side of a little bit of, you know, a pinch of salt. But I personally, I can only recommend ASG magazines for like Tokyo Marui and ASG TM Mark 23s. The feed lips, I did run what were they? I think they were ASG, or they were Novrich mags. I think they were either ASG or Novrich mags. That was weird. ASG or Novrich mags, with Hadron feed lips in, and they weren't feeding in my 303 at all. I had to resit the magazine after every shot. So I know there's a video online on on what you need to do to make a modification to make that not be the case, but they weren't my magazines. So make sure that you do, if you do run the hot lips, which hopefully I'll be getting some in the future, make sure that you do that little modification to make sure that they do feed well. Oh, silly Gilly, it was good to see you. However, I never saw you in the field. I did hear you though. Yeah, I shouted at a guy for not calling his hit. Actually, should we look at that clip? Let me get this clip up. I hope that you can actually see it well. Have I put it? Oh yeah, it is in there. It is in there. Oh man, I never shout at people, like, ever. But this dude, oh my god, I had to. It was so frustrating. Oh yeah. I'm hoping that you'll be able to see it in this video. Okay, here we go. So this man here, I may have to, if I put the sound on, I may need to, so I was running my SSG 96. I may need to play it in slow motion. Once I find a hit, I'll play it in slow motion. Okay, so that definitely didn't hit him. He moves to the side. Oh my god, that fucking bounced off your leg. Okay, yeah, so that's when I got angry. Let's see if we can find the original hit on the guy. Maybe it's the video before. So this is when I've just turned to him. Because oh, maybe that was the one that hit him. Okay, can I zoom on this? Video. Ah, zoom, I can. Double. Wait, that's not zoomed. Video. Playback. How do I zoom? Ah, zoom. 2:1. No. What's that do? Okay, I don't want that. How do I make it zoom? Oh no. Okay, that's not right. Okay, well let's see if I can play back in like low speed. Speed. Slower. Okay, so that's the one that hit his belly. If I pan right, I'd be able to see you. I can't really pan right at the moment. Not in the past, in the future. See, that bloody hit. It's so hit. Oh my god, that fucking bounced off. And let's see. I mean, I do apologise for my language, but I was quite frustrated. You can hear me on your GoPro as well. Oh yeah, look at that. Damn it. If I was canted a tiny bit more to the left. But you can already see how much I'm canted from that. Look, ready? Oh, you see it hit his leg and bounce off. Oh my god, that fucking bounced off your leg. Are you fucking serious? And then he started to dodge him, like stepping side to side and laughing. Are you gonna take the one that bounced off your left thigh? So that's what happened there. He said that I was 300 feet away and he didn't feel it. And I was like, I'm sorry, but if it bounced off your leg, frustrations. That's why I was like, But anyway, I don't know how far away it was. I don't know. It was like right. It was right as far as my range was on the snipe. How far do you think it was, Gilly? He just activated God mode. I know, right? The first one, I'd hit him like here, and I remember seeing it in the scope, and I was like, that definitely hit. But I'll give it a chance. I'll give it a chance. And then the next one, it hit his thigh, and I saw the BB bounce off it so blatant, and I was just like, oh, I've got to say something. I've got to say something. So, yeah, that was a pain. So, SAE18 will do that. Rear wire it, longer upgrade barrel, suppressor. It's already got a gate XASR MOSFET in it, so I don't have to do anything there. Mark 23, fix jamming and replace nozzle test and field. Stop losing mags. File, mag release. So, actually, I'll do it this way. Like that. Fix jamming, replace nozzle and test and field. And tests. Yeah, that's fine. You were in a derelict car. No, I was on the helicopter. Yeah, I was on the top of the helicopter. So I'm hoping filing the mag release and adding tape to the magazines will stop me losing mags. Apart from that, I don't think there's anything else I need to do extra to the Mark 23. It seems to be performing okay. What have you sent there? Hey, look, yeah, that's my rifle sticking out. Hold on. Oh, I can't zoom in on it. Can I not? Oh, I can't zoom in. But that's probably... I probably don't need to. Oh, wait. Let's go full cam. So, that bit there... Wait, where is it? That is my rifle. There. Where the top of my finger is. You can just about see it with the camera on the end of it. That's what Gilly could see. Hey. I am really 31 years young, yes. I'm experienced, but also chill and fun at the same time. So, we're doing reliable kit. Sniper. Well, actually, let's make the AAP go next, actually. Essentially, the only thing I feel like I need to do with the... Oh, no, the AAP. There is a few things that I need to do with that. And that is stop barrel wobble. And that is going to be stop barrel wobble. A potential solution for that is going to be Black Mamba upper. Black Mamba upper. Or custom upper. Because with the... If you saw the video I did on the AAP... the outer barrel wobbles like this in slow motion, and that's going to make it super inaccurate. So I'm thinking about either getting the Black Mamba upper or a custom upper, but I need to check if the I mean, to be fair, I could probably create a custom. I want to use the stock, but the stock I don't think will be compatible with the Black Mamba upper, but I could 3D print my own connection for it. So that's probably not any issues. So I'll probably do that. But I'd either need a complete custom upper or the Black Mamba CNC. And I think it's probably Black Mamba upper with custom stock mount. That's something which I need to do. TDC. I need a TDC in there. I think Hadron is working on one, so I want to grab one from him once that's done. Pick up drum mag, get another drum mag. Because my drum mag broke, so it's good to have a backup so I can continue to run it. So I think that would be the case. Yeah. I am tempted to maybe look at an ACOG with a red dot on the stop, on the red dot on the top. I feel like that could be good, because then if I wanted to run it DMR, I'd have the ability to. I could also put a longer barrel in. Longer barrel question mark. And then just change the gas in order to change the FPS. Because it's got a 220mm barrel in there at the minute, and if I put a 250 in, the FPS does go too high. Or if I get the Black Mamba upper, it will be easy for me just to swap them out. So I could have one upper receiver. Yeah, maybe that's the thing. To another upper receiver. Yeah, so DMR build, yeah. Yeah, so I'd have a DMR upper receiver, which I could put on it if I want to run DMR. And actually, yeah, that would work. And then I just undo. Yeah, that's cool. I think that's cool. Yeah, DMR upper receiver. Drum mag. I think that works. Yeah, so stop barrel wobble. I do that with that. It needs a TDC so I can run it right. I want to build a DMR upper receiver for it so I can either run it as a DMR snipey type thing or I can run it with that. DMR upper receiver. I'll also put site ACOG with red dot question mark, because I could run the short dot, to be fair, but I don't like the short dot because it's not 1 times, because it's 1.25 times. It's weird running it as a straight red dot because there's still some magnification, so it messes with your depth perception, which I'm not a fan of. So I think an ACOG with a red dot on the top would be good for that. Jacko, sup? How was Invicta? I was at Imperium. I do want to go to Invicta again. They have a game this weekend, but I don't think I'm going to go because I feel like I need to have a weekend off. So yeah, but it was good. I think that I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I was going to. Just because I think that the way that they ran the games, I didn't enjoy so much. Yeah, the battle sim was much better because the way the battle sim worked is, if you had a capture point, you could then respawn from that point. But the ground war game that we had today, which is essentially a skirmish in the morning and a skirmish in the afternoon, wherever you got killed, you then had to walk all the way back to your spawn point, and it was kind of frustrating walking past like checkpoints that we held, but we weren't able to spawn there, so that was a bit of a frustration. So yeah, I also, what's that? Okay. I also really enjoyed Mayhem. Really enjoyed it. It was so refreshing to run with like my M4 again. Very cool. You're gonna come Mayhem? We were talking about in the GC group chat. That's what GC means. Oh my god. I don't know. Potentially, I'll look at it. I'll have a little look at it and see. I wasn't planning anything this weekend. Potentially the weekend after. but we'll see. I've got quite a bit of stuff that I need to kind of do and catch up with, and I'm airsofted out at the moment. I know it's ironic, but I played since lockdown finished. I've played 6 days, and it's been lots of fun. Don't get me wrong. The 6th of the 6th. Okay, wait, what? Not the 6th. Oh, what? Is it actually the 6th of the 6th or the 6th of May? May 2nd. What's Smalls? Why are you saying 0606? Oh, I'm so confused. I don't know if it's... I may do that then. Next Mayhem for me is 6th of the 6th. See group chat. Okay. I'll look at the group chat. I'll look at it after stream. I do want to go back to Mayhem. I really enjoy Mayhem. It's very, very fun. I may do the I may do the 2nd of May one. Potentially, yeah. It'll be fun to run the Crytek. Yeah, Mayhem is very, very good. Very, very fun. Yeah. It'd be cool to get a group together to play there. We'll see. But AAP, so stop the barrel wobble. Probably do that by the Black Mamba upper with custom stock mount. The Black Mamba upper though is like 100 quid. Costs more than the gun. So that's a frustration. But that would probably be a purchase for it. I then need to work out the front grip and the suppressor stuff, but it may just be that I make I just buy a small vert grip, like a stubby vert grip to put on there so I can use it still. But that's all cool. TDC unit, hopefully from Hadrol. We'll see how that goes. DMR upper receiver build. So I can swap it to a DMR if I want to, because I think that would be really cool. But I'm not sure. I don't really want to run gas. I'm going to kill that, because that's like a lot of... That's more money, which I don't actually need to spend at this point. I'll put here longer... Actually, I don't put longer in a barrel, because then it makes the FPS too high anyway, so it's fine as it is. It's fine as it is. Sorry, I will put it. I'll put longer in a barrel down there. Cool. Just slightly longer. I think I could probably get up to 270, maybe 280 in there. So we'll see. We'll see. Daniel, do you think the fraying on the leaves of the Novich Gilly is a big deal? Yes and no. I don't think it will affect the effectiveness of the suit. I think that you're going to be hidden, whether they're just fluffy stuff bits or in leaf shape on the suit. But I wouldn't expect the suit to do that, if that makes sense, you know? I mean, I guess, imagine you buy a car, yeah, and then, you know, you drive it 3 times. Oh, no, say you have a... I mean, because it literally happened the first day I took it out. So, say you've got a car, and you're driving your car around, and then the paintwork starts to flake off. Yeah. It doesn't affect the performance of the car. The car can still drive around the place, but it's not something which you would expect the paint to do. You wouldn't expect the paint to come off and flake off everywhere, and then look naffy. You know, the car can still drive and function as it's supposed to do. And the ghillie suit does that. True, ghillie. It is a great crafting base. However, my whole ethos for my channel is products should work out the box and do what they're meant to do. And that's why the Nov Ghillie is an interesting case, because it does do that, and you do remain hidden, but I would expect the leaves and stuff not to get all crapped up, you know? And they have done. So I'd say that's bad. But at the same time, I don't think that's something which is going to affect you being seen or not seen or hidden in the field. So I don't really know. Ultimately, it's not something I would have expected to have happened, but I don't think it's a big deal that it has. But I would have liked it to have not done that, or to have done it, you know, maybe after like 6 months of it, and then it did that. I'd be fine. I guess the other thing to be aware of is, in order for those to rip and tear and break like they have done, they must have been getting caught on thorns and twigs and trees and bushes and brush and things like that. And if it is getting caught on brushes and things like that, then that means that's going to be causing it to be harder for me to actually move around environments. So I'm going to be causing trees and bushes and stuff to move more when I'm walking past. If the fabric wasn't able to get like ripped into, it would just brush past those things. So, you know, I found it at the weekend anyway. I'd get nestled into a spot, but then like a stick would then get stuck into the hood, and because it was then stuck in and attached to it, like it had velcroed to it, whenever I moved my head, the whole stick moved, and then that moves the whole tree. Whereas if I was just sliding past it, brushing past it, I'm not going to be moving the environment around me at all, though, you know? So that's the thing. So yeah, I think that I don't think that what's happened is going to affect the performance of the suit, but it's not something which I would have expected from a suit to happen that quickly. Because it was literally like, I got back after the first game of using it, and I looked at the feet and the arms, and some of the leaves had already kind of like completely kind of like dissipated from their leaf form. So, yeah. Ghillies is a weird one, though, because crafting is kind of a part of the finished product. I would agree with you if they were sold as ghillie suit bases as opposed to ghillie suits. But if they're sold as a ghillie... I mean, if you bought a KMCS and all the leaves started to fall off it, would you go, that's okay, though, because it's a ghillie base? I mean, if you're driving a car and a wheel falls off, you're not going to go, oh, it's okay because I'm going to upgrade the car anyway. You'll be like, the wheel shouldn't have fallen off the bloody car. So you'd probably be a bit miffed by that. Got my first Airsoft game after lockdown on Sunday, wearing a Viper hood I crafted. Hopefully it's a nice blend of mobility and stealth practicality. That's cool, man. I keep meaning to run my my Novrich shoulder and shoulder piece thingy. I quite like the look of that. Yeah. Again, that's something which actually that's a good ghillie I'll put on there. Actually, I'll put ghillie and then I'll put rigging in as well, because there's some updates I need to do to my rig too. So yeah, AAP, pick up drum mag. I need to collect that from the shop because they fixed it, so I need to pick that up. Get another drum mag, have one as a spare, and also it means if I go out to a game zone, I can take the extra mag and put it somewhere else, and then I can pick it up and use it as I need to. Which would be cool. So that would be good. Or tubey things. Maybe I should put that down instead. BB tubey things. Or leg /leg BB tubey things. Yeah, I'll do that. That's good. What was wrong with it? What was wrong with what? The ghillie or something else, Jacko? HPA, the AAP. Trust me, I'm not interested in HPA at the moment. I think HPA is cool and is definitely a good thing for some people, but I've got no interest at this point in time, just because I find the platform quite annoying. The drum mag. So they fixed it now. Essentially, the winding... they haven't told me exactly what was wrong, but I imagine the winding spring somehow came out of it, but their tech fixed it, like, within 24 hours. So, if it happens again, I'm just going to open it up and attempt to fix it myself. And when I get it from them, I'm going to ask them, you know, what was wrong with it, so then I can then hopefully fix it myself again in future. I was a little bit sad, because I was expecting just to go there, drop it off, and then get a replacement one. So it's a bit of a pain that I have to drive there again, because it's like an hour away. But I should hopefully be going to pick up something else this week as well at the same time, so that's okay. So yeah, so that's what I want for the AAB. So I think stop the barrel wobble is the main concern. and that'll be fixed with the Black Mamba upper. But it's just it's just expensive. If I sell some stuff, then I can progress on that. But for now, that's going to be a future thing. This I could probably do now, but I don't want to do that until I've done this. This I'm waiting on other stuff. That I want to wait until I've done this, because there's no point at the moment. That I can do. And this, I guess this isn't essential with the arm and leg tubey things, so I'm going to run that like that for now. Sniper. So, Sniper. What I need to... So, Sniper is going to be settle on the main... Settle on the main Sniper. I think... So, what I think I'm going to do here is... I think it's going to be my SSG 10A1. I know that's probably a bit contradictory because of its, its current state, but I think that's going to be the case. The SSG 10A1. So yeah, I mean, at this point in time, I've been waiting for stuff for quite a while now. And I don't know if it's going to be, if or when it would arrive. So what my current plan is to wait for, as you correctly put in there, Eldritch, wait for SG10A3 to arrive. Okay, actually, settle on main Sniper. So that's going to consist of wait for SSG10 to arrive. If good, main Sniper. Hooray. If issues. I'm not expecting there to be. But if issues. Oh, wait, let's put if not good. SSG10A3 main Sniper. Upgrade time. That's what it's going to be. Upgrade. Why is it asking for suggestions? So, settle on the main Sniper. Wait for SSG10A3 to arrive. If good, main Sniper. Hooray. If not good, SSG10A3 main Sniper. Upgrade time. Perfect. So, I'm just going to go upgrades and what they're going to be. So, I imagine it will probably be it will be Crazy Jet, Barrel, Action, Army, Hop. I don't know what Hop Rubber will be. I can't remember what the what Hop Rubber's Action Army Hop uses. Come to me quickly. I'm just gonna check. Hop VSR. Which hop rubber does it use? Perfect air seal, compatible with the Well MBO3, Tokyo Marui G. Suitable buckings. I think we're lost. Great. What buckings can I? It's AEG? Is it AEG buckings? To be fair, I am not surprised that this website doesn't work. I'm not going to say what website it is, but I'm not surprised that it doesn't work. So from that, you should be able to guess what website it is that I'm on. Great job of perfect air seal. More information. Nothing. Why are websites so fucking bad? Oh yeah, in a barrel spacer set. I mean, I could print them in a. I'll put AA in a barrel spacers as well. Eldritch, what do you mean? Good call. If better sell your A1 or do as Patreon giveaway. I mean, that's what I want to do. So essentially, for like transparency, I said to the Nov guys, anything that they give me, I will not sell at all. But I do want to chat to them and see if they'd be happy for me to do that, like to do them as like giveaway things. So that's what I would like to do. Yeah. I feel like it's fair for me to not, you know, just sell what they give me, because I feel like it's, you know, that's not really right. But if they give me their permission to then, you know, kind of like give it away, then that's cool. I think that's all good. Specs. Why does nobody say what hop rubber it uses? Use original VSR10 hop rubber without replacing a new one. But original VSR10 hop rubbers is the pistol type. My Action Army VSR hop rubber unit uses GBB hop rubber, same as the standard SSG10. Yeah, so it'll use like an Autobot, yeah, like a Maple Leaf Autobot one. Yeah, cool. All right, that fixes that. It's not AEG. I know the Airsoft Pro hop unit does use the AEG version, if I remember correctly. So that's good to know. Okay, cool. We can come back to here now. So Action Army hop, and then we'll put on there Autobot or Flamingo. Thing is, I use all. They're pretty much all the same. See, you say the Decepticon, but the problem I have with the Decepticon hop rubbers is there's 2 points of contact, whereas with the Autobot one, there's only a single point of contact. So the Autobot is like this shape, but the Decepticon is like this, and imagine that this is one piece and this is one piece. So yeah, that's the issue there. Vlad, won't upgrades influence the air seal on the SSG10? Well, if you put them in correctly, then it should be all okay. Yeah, it should be fine. And the thing is, like, the SSG10 is already designed and uses the Maple Leaf hop rubbers anyway. So the piston head, or the cylinder head, sorry, will be designed to fit that hop rubber. So as long as you're using the same one, it should be okay. Autobot 70 degree will go for the hop rubber. We'll go Action Army hop. Crazy Jet barrel. How long is the barrel on the SSG10? Sorry, I'm just going to quickly look at that. SSG10 barrel length. 430. Okay, I think I've got a 475. I've got a 475mm barrel. So what we will do is, if I kill that, Crazy Jet barrel, 475mm. I need to get the suppressor adapter from them, and then a suppressor. You have another t-shirt on the way. Awesome, man. Which other t-shirt did you get? Did you say you were going to get the Silly Gilly one? Oh, Vlad, it's like you've just come into the stream. It's like you've just come into the stream. I agree with you. If my SSG10 was working perfectly fine, I would completely agree with you. But as you know, my SSG10 isn't working. It needs some things sorted out on it, and this is the process that we're going for. So if good, put upper receiver into SSG10A1. Perfect. Cool. So if good, put upper receiver into SSG10A1. So then that way, I think I'll prefer the SSG10, the A1 stock versus the A3 stock. So I will use that. Upgrades will be Crazy Jet barrel, so 475mm. I already have that, so I can put that in there, which is going to be really cool. Suppressor adapter, so I can put a suppressor on, because the barrel is going to come out 45mm. So I'm not going to need a long suppressor. I'll just need something enough for it. And also, yeah, so I'll just need something enough that will hold that in place, which is going to be cool. To be fair, I may not need these, but you know, why? It can't hurt, really, can it? It can't hurt. Send it to the customer support; they can fix it, I think. Well, the thing is, I've got my like contacts at Novrich, and they're, because I'm like, I don't know. I think you're probably right. I'll probably just go through them instead. To be fair, it's taken quite a while for me to get things sorted out. So I wish I wasn't. I didn't have to like do all this stuff. But at the minute, I don't really have the time to, because I've got like the businessy stuff going on and trying to do the videos all the time. I don't really have the time to like pull the rifles apart, sort them out. I mean, but I don't know. There's only so much I feel like I can do before I just need to get things done, you know? So SSG-10A3 to arrive, skirmish it. If it's good, I'll then put the upper receiver into SSG-10A1 because I prefer the stock. And then if it's not good, then the SSG-10A3... No, wait. That's the right one. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So, SSG-10A1. And then TDC. Actually, I should probably do Hop Unit and TDC. There we go. Perfect. Cool, I'll do that. So, it will be Crazy Jet 475 barrel, tick, done. Suppressor adapter, I need that. Suppressor, I'll need to find a nice one. Action Army hop, Autobot 70-degree hot rubber for it. AA, actually I'll move that to here, and then I will also put in the Tridos Pro TDC. So the reason why there's some method to this madness. If this one is all perfectly good, I do want to put the Tridos TDC onto it as well. Yeah, I do want to also put air brakes on it too. Air brakes, Sorbo. Cool. What I want to do is, even if the SSG-10A3 is sick, the stock, I feel like I'm gonna prefer it to be the SSG-10A1. So I'll take the upper receiver from the SSG-10A3 and put that into the stock of the SSG-10A1, and then I'll still put the Action Army hop into it, and then the Tridos TDC. The reason why I would I'd still upgrade the hop unit is, for the Tridos TDC, there's a version for stock VSR 10s, and there's a version for the Action Army style hop unit, and I would rather have the one for Action Army because, well, I want to upgrade stuff. So that's what I would do. Get the 2.0. Yeah, whichever one I would get, it would be whatever would be the most up to date one. And I think then the Pro one comes with a little sidey thing too. So it would be that barrel I've already got. I mean, I could make these. I could just buy some O-rings, and I could 3D print my own spacers. But I kind of just want to buy them, and then I don't have to worry about spending the time to design and making them. You know. Then I've got. I mean, to be fair, if I designed and made them, I could then put them on the website too. So that's not a terrible shout. Oh, I don't know. Then suppressor adapter and suppressor, Action Army hop unit. Actually that. So if I was to do that, these things would happen anyway. I'm going to do a break here as well. So I'll do that. So if the SSG-10A3 is a banger on its own, then I'm still going to put the AA hop in, the 70-degree hop rudder, the TDC, the air brake, and the Sorbo pad on it. And then if it's not, and I want to use the SSG-10A1 as my main sniper, then I will also put, I mean, to be fair, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to essentially, I just want to have a sick sniper rifle, okay? And don't get me wrong, the Novrich ones are sick out the box, but I feel like I need more performance, if that makes sense. Hey, Jesse. How's it going, my dude? So there are two variants. If the NOV customer support reach you and contact you, and you contact them, you won't upgrade the sniper, but if they don't, you would upgrade it. Wait, what? If the NOV customers were... No, so either way, I'm going to upgrade it because I feel like I need more performance. Yeah, I feel like I need more performance out of it. And I guess I guess that's a difficult statement to make, though, because I've never had a fully, you know, actively working SSG sniper rifle at this point. But I just want to have something that's super sick, you know. I want something that's quiet. I want some range. I just want it to be, like, fucking cool, you know. So I think no matter what I do, this is what's going to happen. So essentially, the SSG-10A3 will just give me a newer base to use for my sick, epic, end everyone sniper rifle. So I need to buy that. I'll buy that. I'll buy that. I need those. Sorbo pads will be around somewhere. I've seen them online in stock, so I'll get those because I want it to be quiet. So we got the Sorbo pads. We got the air brake in there as well. That's the little pin, isn't it? The air brakey pin. So I'll do that. Barrel spacers, suppressor, adapter, suppressor. So all of this there should be all good. But it's the SSG-10 good out the box. Many people say, Vlad, it's like you've just joined the stream. It's so funny. Like, you keep coming out with comments and it's like, have you been watching the whole time or have you just disappeared? It's yeah, like the SSG-10 is supposed to be, and from many people I've spoken to, they do say it's a banging rifle out the box. But what I'm saying is that my one hasn't been. It's got some issues with it, and I've been waiting a long time for those to kind of like get resolved. But because they've not been resolved yet, and it's been waiting a very long time, I'm at the point now where I'm like, I need to have a go-to sniper rifle where at the minute it's a well MB03, and I don't want it to be a well MB03 because even though it's good to have that as a backup, I would like something which is banging, sick range, works really good. So I'm now at the point where I'm like, I'm gonna make it myself again. I didn't want to go down the route of like upgrading a sniper rifle or something like that. So, but now I'm at the point where I'm like, I need something that's performant. I want something to be banging because I just want to be like, I get frustrated when I'm playing because my rifle is like inconsistent. The shots aren't going where I want them to be. I'm constantly like recantering and cantering my like rifle to get shots to land, and it's just painful, really. Like, but I know, but they're things which are easily solvable. You know, like the SSG-96, my rifle scope wasn't on there properly, but it wasn't on there properly because I just had to throw a quick mount on there so I could put my scope cam on there, but I didn't tie the thing onto there properly, so it was kind of all over the place. And I've also had to cut down the spring on there, but I cut down the spring too much. So a replacement spring would fix the problem, and a more permanent camera mounting solution again would solve the problem. But I don't want to permanently. I've only got limited camera mounting things to put onto the rifle, and I don't want to put them all. It's essentially, I just need to have a rifle which I know is a banger and works really fucking good, and then it'll be all okay there. Jesse, isn't it cheaper just to get a TMVSR and upgrade it? No, because I already have an SSG-10 sat on my shelf. So it's easier for me to just take that SSG-10 and put upgrades in it. Otherwise, I'm going to be paying, what, like 200 quid, 300 quid just to get a TMVSR and then put the upgrades in that instead. So, yeah. If I didn't have anything, I would agree with you. But I've got that SSG-10A1 up there, ready to go for upgrades. And I've got an SSG-10A3 coming too. So, I've already got base rifles. I just need them to work. So, this is what the upgrades are that we'd be going for in there. Oh, what did you say, Gilly? I'll feel for you about getting the best you can, but you may be closer than you think. Every time you think I see a sniper on the field, ask if you can shoot it, set the zoom to what you use, and take some shots. Hello, 4K no scopes. Again, I think this might be a case of my brain is just not working at the moment. Every time you see a sniper field, ask you shoot it, set the zoom. Oh, okay, gotcha. So essentially, you're saying? So here's my baseline, okay? So my baseline is my SRS is fucking sick. It's on the. I mean, you can't see it there, but at Reforger, I was hitting like first time shots, like headshots on half the helmet visible above a wall from like 70 meters away. And it wasn't like I need to zero it in or I need to practice holding it vertically. It's just sick, yeah? And it gave me, it probably ruined snipers for me, you know? But I don't enjoy using my SRS because of the bolt pull. So I'm going to sell my SRS because I don't enjoy the bolt pull. I'm a VSR man, you know? So yeah, I feel like that's ruined it for me. But I know what kind of performance I would want to expect from a rifle. And at the minute I don't have that, but I want to create that. So that's what this is all about today. So it would be what bad about the bolt? I don't like that it's up here in your face. Okay? I don't like that it's up here in my face. I much prefer. It's also about like just the enjoyment of it, you know. Like, oh, I can't be bothered to get that down. All my rifles are too far away. With a VSR, it's so not like with the rifle being here. I love the fact that I pull it like this, and I see the pull, and it feels really bloody cool. You know, it feels so cool to do that. With the SRS, it's like this, and it's not. I personally. I don't like that experience, you know. I've grown up playing, you know, I was, you know, COD 1 and before that Wolfenstein and before that, like Medal of Honor. So I'm so used to seeing that action. And the SSG 96, I can do that too. I need to move my hand a bit more, but I have that same thing. With the SRS, I don't have that. And for me, it loses out on some of that like emotional experience of using it, if that makes sense. So yeah, like don't get me wrong, the SRS is an absolutely banging rifle. It's sick. It is so good, but it doesn't give me the experience that I want to have when I'm playing Airsoft. Okay, I put my hands up now and I fully say I am just a VSR fanboy at this point. I know what I want. I know what I enjoy. It's a VSR. I'm a VSR person, okay? So that's where I'm at. So essentially, I want to create a VSR which outperforms or either performs the same or outperforms my SRS. Jesse, yeah, drop me a message. My SRS does have a lot of stuff that comes with it too. And I'd only be looking to sell it all together. So I'll double check what pricing it would be, but I'll let you know. It's not been skirmished a huge amount, and it does have a custom paint job, which is arguably questionable. But yeah, VSR stock is too small for you. That's fair. I like the stock size. I'm thinking about if I can even make it smaller somehow. But yeah, using the VSR is just more enjoyable for me than using the SRS. So that's why we're having this conversation. So yeah, so we would do have a talk to Gunsmithy. Yeah, I'm in like a cheeky group chat with him, so I may give him a poke. I'll give him a little cheeky poke on that. But I feel like that these all together is already gonna just like greatly improve my experience. I think. With the SSG 10 when I was using it, I often found that I moved the hop adjuster because it's very soft. With the MB03, it's actually got a bit more bite to it, whereas the SSG10 by default does move quite easily. So I want to eliminate that completely with the Tridos TDC. So that's why we're going to go for that. This is going to make it hella quiet, which is something I really, really enjoy. So that's going to be important for that. The extra barrel length is going to help with heavier weight BB and dual creep. So that's good. These, hopefully, again, just help keep the barrel super centered and not move anywhere. And then this, again, hopefully help it be a bit quieter. And also give me a little bit extra length on the end of the rifle. So if I want to poke it through trees or bushes or something like that, because that's something which I find myself regularly in a position of, is trying to poke the rifle through trees and stuff. And not having enough distance, then shooting twigs and sticks and leaves and things. And that's a right pain. So all of this together should culminate in a sick AF sniper rifle. So that's cool. I'll stick with the Novrich scope because I really enjoy the Novrich scope. I think it's a great scope. So I'm going to keep that on there. Don't need to worry about that. I would spray paint it. I also need to sort out camera mounts. So permanent camera mounts, which is something I need to sort out. Sap piston cylinder kit. Okay, I'll put that on there as well. Sap piston sewer. Right, I'm just going to put that on there. Why not? Nothing. Me. Guess yes, G10 A1 and A2 stock and says I got the A1 508. What? Oh, no one. Nothing. Me. A1, A2. A1 508. A150. I'm so... My brain is just not... A150. My brain is just not working today. I'm sorry. I feel like it just makes no sense. Oh, God. So, permanent camera mounts. And then make 50 round AA mags work. That's the other thing, actually, which is a potential issue, is if my 50 round Action Army mags don't work with, because at the minute they don't work with the SSG 10A1. So if they don't work with the A3 stock, I mean, I just need to make these AA mags work. If these mags don't work, this will make me not use the rifle. This is like a big point for me. This is like huge. If these don't work with the stock, or if I can't alter them to make them work, then that is gonna be a big sticking point. If not, so this actually needs to go at the top, to be fair. This needs to go here. Yes. Oh God, wait, what do I need to do here? There we go. So make 50 round AA mags work. If not, TM VSR base. Oh my God, why is it doing that? TM. So that's this is such a big point for me. Such a big point for me. Low scope mounts. You can't get lower than the Nov ones are already so low. Like you can't get lower than that, so that's fine. I appreciate that comment though. But yeah, the Nov scope mounts, you've got like 2 mil above the rail. So I'm perfectly fine with those as they are. But yeah, this is a big deal. So if good, if 50 round AA mags don't work, TM VSR. Oh my God, don't do that. TM VSR. If A3 good, if A3 good, upper receiver into A1. I'll kill that because it will do all the upgrades anyway. If A3 not good, A1 main sniper. Cool. So if 50 round AA mags don't work, TMVSR. And then this is just assuming that if they do work. Cool. Oh yeah, and then I need to let me alter. Like I can do that one like that. Boom. Permanent camera mounts. I think that's everything that I need. So 50 round AA mags work. There we go. Actually, let's do that. If 50 round, yeah, because if the 50 round mags work on the A3, then we'll keep that as the base potentially. They do work. They don't out the box. My AA mags. I am very tired. Yeah, my Action Army mags, my 50 round AA mags, they don't work on my SSG-10 A1. So we'll have to wait and see if they work on the A3. I would imagine that they may do. I don't know. So I need to test it and see. Oh, it's 7. You're 2 hours ahead. It's 7:43 where I am. But add if A3 good. Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah. So 50 round A, because this is such a big deal for me. Like I need those BBs. The biggest gripe I've got with the SSG-96 is the mag size. Like it's tiny. It's so tiny. I hate it. I spend so much time reloading with the 50 round mags. It's literally like as it would probably expect. It cuts my reloading amount down to half. So yeah. So wait for those to arrive. If those don't work, TMVSR base. If the A3 is good, put the upper receiver into the A1. If A3 is well, so there's a caveat here of if the A3 is good and the AA mags work, then I'll keep it in that stock. But if I can get the mags to work in the A1 stock, then I'll move it to the 1 stock. Am I considering the new KMCS? I should be getting my hands on one very soon. So we'll wait and see. There's a 40 round mag for the SSG-96. Yeah, I have heard that there's a 40 round mag for it. The reason why I'm not investing in those mags at the minute is because I believe my future lies with a VSR. So I don't think it warrants me. It's not a fiscally responsible decision to pump money into accessories for a rifle, which I'm probably not going to use as a main rifle, if that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. So, but we need to wait for the SSG-10A3 to arrive. Hopefully tomorrow. Fingers crossed tomorrow. But we have to wait and see. What's the difference between the A1 receiver and the A3? I thought they were all the same. Yeah, they are completely the same. It's the stocks that are different. But the difference between my A1 receiver and hopefully my A3 receiver is that my A3 receiver will work. At the minute, my A1 one doesn't work. And I'm still waiting on parts for it. So, if the A3 receiver works, I'll put that into the A1 stock if I can get my Action Army magazines to work on it. What are your thoughts on the Trilos SSX-23 Carbine kit? I think it looks really cool. I think it looks really good. From using... I did have a lot of hope for Mark 23 Carbine kits. I think there is a lot of cool things that you can do with it. I'm not sold on it as a... What's the best way to say it? I'm not sold on the Mark 23 being a primary gun for medium or long range. I think it's purely I mean, it's a pistol, innit? As a sniper sidearm, it's great for engagements up to 30 meters, and you can do further than that. But I don't think it's the kind of gun which you would want to use as a primary in a DMR type setup. And I think that Tridos agree with that as well, because if you look in the advertising videos they swap to it and use the stock in a CQB environment. So they're not used that he like, you know, he's going with a sniper, and when he gets to the building he swaps out and then uses the folding stock. So I think that's really cool. I think that's good. I mean, I'd love to try one out, to be honest with you. From using the 303, I don't think it's not. I wouldn't want to use a Mark 23 based build as a primary weapon with a stock on it, with like a stock kit on it. I do use the AAP as a primary with a stock on it, but I think the difference with that is you can put it full auto, and you can put a load of BBs downrange if you need to. So that works for me, because you've got that ability to just spray down an area if you need, and put, like, you know, it's easy for you to put suppressing fire down. Whereas with a Mark 23, it's harder to put suppressing fire down. So I think there's 100% a market for a folding stock for the Mark 23, and it's nice to see something out there which is, you know, super legit, essentially. And I would love to try one to see if it changes my perspective. But at the moment, I don't... using a Mark 23 in any other way other than just purely as a pistol, as a sidearm, I don't have an interest in. Just from my experience, I feel like it's... from the way that I play, anyway, I don't think it's something which fits with my playstyle. I'd say, you know, definitely for, like, you know, more CQB and up to like 40-meter engagement distances, like 30 meter, 30 to 40-meter engagements. The SSX 303 is great, and I would imagine a stocked Mark 23 would also be fantastic for that kind of engagement distance as well. But yeah, I personally, I don't think that I would run one as a primary weapon. Vlad, don't you worry about it. I'm sure your SG-10, you'll have no issues with it at all. I think you'll be perfectly fine. I don't know. I'd rather use the Wasp than the Sap. I'd rather use the Wasp. Because I'd like to support Sniper Mechanic. So I'll put Wasp on there. Yeah, I'm sure your A10 will be perfectly fine, Vlad. Don't worry about it. I mean, like I said, like, pretty much everyone I talk to all say their SG-10 is great. So I think that I was just one of the few people who, you know, got a little bit of a lemon and needs a few parts to sort out. And I'm sure if I went through the customer support route, I would have had my replacement parts ages ago for it, and everything would probably be running fine. But that's just not the case at the minute, you know? So that's fine. And, you know, yeah, I think that's it. And I think that, you know, because of what I do, I just want an ultra performant sniper. And this is what I'll need to do in order to get there, you know? So we'll see how that goes. Oh, I'll be back in a sec. Yo. Yo. Break time, make drink or no, it wasn't that kind of break. I heard that my lady was home, so I just went over just to give her a little kiss and say hello. Aren't I sweet? Oh, here we go. Smalls, how about stay fresh airsoft tech? Don't call me Shoe, call Smalls. Ah, that's cool. So yeah, I'm actually the more I'm looking at this, the more I'm getting really excited for it. I feel like this would be really, really sick. But it all depends on how the A3 is when it comes. Hopefully it's good. I also need more BB. Actually, the thing is as well, I've got a ton of 0.48 gram BBs now. I've almost run out of my 4.6s, but the SSG 96 doesn't lift the 4.8s. It doesn't lift the 4.8s and it overhops the 4.6s. So I'm like, it's such a pain. It's such a pain. So yeah, so I need to run, if AA3 good, 0.48 gram. There we go. So that's a big thing as well. So it needs to run 4.8 gram BBs, and it needs to run the 50 round AA magazines. One off t-shirt, Adira small, can't buy one big enough. So, yeah, so, and then permanent camera mounts as well. I just want to have permanent camera mounts on there. So this is literally the rifle I want to build, that I just grab it and go, and everything's going to be perfectly fine and okay. That's exactly what this is supposed to be, okay? That's what all of this is all about. It's all about just making sure that everything just gets done and works really, really well. There is merch, yeah. If you go, I'll send you a link. Actually, I have to do it. Hold on, 1 second. I need to go onto YouTube as well, and then send the link that way. I recently put the patches, the stickers on the website as well. There you go. There's links to it all there for you. That can go. F11, boom. So yeah, so that's what needs to happen to snipe, so I can have the snipe. SSG-10 will be the main build for it, unless I can't get the 50 round mags to work, or the other thing. The other reason why the SSG-10 A3 would be really good as a build is the skeletization in the stock will allow me to create like pouches to store like magazines and stuff. So that's what I want to get that. I want to get that done. So that's something which is a big thing as well for me. And I think will be a benefit, because you can't really do that with the SSG-10. At the minute, I have my magazines with like held to the side of the rifle with like homemade Ranger bands, but it's not perfect. It works, but it's not ideal. Hey, you got your shirt today. Sick. Which one did you get, Dread? Seriously, the t-shirts are so cool. I'm surprised that they haven't been more popular. All right, Frank. See you later. Good luck with your animation work. Oh. I also need to prioritize these. I think the sniper would be the most important one to do. Got it enlarged and it fits perfectly. Nice. Good. Yeah, which top did you get? You like the yeah, the beanie's sick. I actually have the beanie. Let me get the beanie and show you. don't know where it is. I did have one, but I don't know where it is now. I've got the hat over here. This is the snapback in all of its glory. The snapback's sick. I do love this hat. Stay fresh. Stay fresh. Need to advertise more. I didn't know how many till I got my first one. I know, right? Yeah, the beanie's sick. Really, really, really like the beanie. The beanie is a banger. Highly recommend it. Kept my head warm when it was chilly. Very good. The little neck snood thing as well is very cool too. Yeah, I do. I need to advertise so much more. I just hate it. Well, I talked about it in one of the last streams. But I just hate it. Oh, I just hate it. 80% of all snipers upgrade their snipers, and they always moan that it's not shooting how they want it. It's not always about the gear. No, I completely get that. Having an upgraded sniper just makes the sniper's job easier, but it's the shooter, not the gun. I completely agree. One of my a good airsoft friend of mine, he got told this quote from a friend of his, and the quote goes, "If you want to get a better airsoft gun, walk forward." And it's so true, isn't it? It's so true. If you want a better gun, just walk forwards, and boom, instantly you'll have a better gun. So I agree with that completely. Wear more of them on stream. I should order a load of them, to be fair. I only have 2 of them here. Yep, that is Bob. Yeah, it's good old Bob. Do I live on the UK or Jupiter? I live in the UK. Come here in the centre of the town, have a small talk. No, I don't live in Jupiter. I live in the UK. Permanent camera. So Gilly, I'm not too sure with Gilly. I know my head Gilly. I think Balaclava is a better title to put for that, because I do want to update my Balaclava. Can I move that? Yeah, cool. So Balaclava would be remove iPro, make battery pack accessible, because there's a battery pack I've got attached to the head of it. So I want to make that accessible. Remove iPro, buy Hero Shark iPro. I want to use the Hero Shark iPro instead, and replace the Balaclava with that. I'm also thinking of you getting the Delta Mic Face Pro, Mouth Pro, because I never really get hit in the face, apart from when I'm like if I'm using my M4. So I feel like getting the Delta Mic Face Pro would be a better option for me. So I kind of want to, yeah, I think I want to do that. So Delta Mic Face Pro. So remove iPro, and then use the Hero Shark iPro because it's got bigger holes in it. So it allow me to use the scope easier. The Delta Mic Face Pro will keep my... Smalls, how do you find your Delta Mic? Does it move around at all? Or is it just... Does it stay in the right place? And how is it with it, like, being right on your mouth, touching it? Does that get a bit of a pain? Or is that okay? You've got the Delta Mic and it's the best thing ever. Oh, the Hero Shark and it's the best thing ever. Sick. Cool, yeah. So I want to do that. The Hex Mesh... Why the hex mesh? Protect the teeth. It's not cheap to replace them. Trust me. No, don't worry. I know it. I'm at the minute. I'm spending over 10 grand on my teeth at the moment. Doesn't become a pain as you can bend the mesh. Sick. Okay, cool. So. Oh, bigger holes. Sick. Okay, cool. Buy Hero Shark iPro. Hex as bigger holes. Cool. Delta Mic Face Pro. I'll get one of those and try that as well. Make battery pack accessible. That's going to be easy. I'm just going to be cutting a hole in the top so I can access it instead of having to roll the thing up. I think that's kind of it. 67% more vision. Okay, cool. Hex as bigger hole. Perfect. So we'll get the Hero Shark mesh. That's something which I can like order straight away because that That takes weeks to arrive, apparently, because he custom makes them. So I'll do that. I'll use that instead. Remove Eye Pro and Face Pro. And then it'll just be the balaclava going on, which should be okay. And then the Eye Pro over the top. So fingers crossed that should be fine. So I do want to craft ghillie, but again, my whole a big ethos for my channel is that things should work out the box. So I'm doing adequate. I want to do adequate testing of products as they arrive, because I feel like if something is being sold as a rifle or a ghillie suit or something like that, it should at least perform to an expectable level out of the box, you know? So don't get me wrong, I completely do. I want to craft, I want to add, you know, like raffia and stuff like that. But I also feel like it's important for me to test it and yeah, and give you guys an honest review. And that's what the Novrich ghillie video was. It was a very honest review. It works, it does the business, but the leaves, like, broke. You think ghillies are an exception? Okay, I mean, I would disagree with that. Because, say, for example, yeah, you bought... I know this is going to be a bit of an exaggerated example, but hear me out. If you bought a ghillie suit, which was no leaves on it, purely just a base mesh, and it was sold as a ghillie suit, and it was luminous yellow, would you agree that that was fit for purpose out of the box or not? Because from what you're saying, that would be perfectly fine, because you're going to dye the suit or spray it and add leaves to it and raffia. So the fact it comes luminous yellow is a null factor. Whereas I would disagree, and I would say that it doesn't matter if it's got a cool base mesh on there or not. It's luminous yellow, and you're going to get seen in it. So I would disagree that that's, you know, fit for purpose out the box. I also think it's important to, you know, compare items how they are intended to be given to the user. So like the Kicking Mustang suit, for example, it supernaturally, like just out the box, it blends so well to the environment. But then there's a lot of crafting options on there with it as well. So if you want to add raffia, if you want to add leaves, if you want to add, you know, all this stuff to it, you've got a lot of options too, because you've got the elastic for like quick attaching, and then you've got the the square kind of like mesh as well, all over it. So you've got a lot of options to craft if you want to, but out the box, you know, I'd say it's probably the best ghillie suit out the box. And that's a big deal. So, yeah. I think that's... If people were selling their ghillie suits as a base... pure, like, advertising it as purely a base mesh, then I would agree that it wouldn't matter at that point if, you know, how they perform as they are. Because they're not selling them as a ghillie suit, they're selling them as a base mesh. Whereas, if you are selling something as a ghillie suit, then you should be able to put it on and then be hidden in an environment that matches the build of that ghillie suit. Because they're selling it as a ghillie suit, they're not selling it as a ghillie suit base mesh. Yeah, and like, you know, I'd expect sniper rifle, like again, same with everything. Pistols, sniper rifles, shotguns, anything that you buy, it should do its job well out the box. Anyway, you shouldn't have to upgrade or do mods or anything like that to get something to work. It should work out the box, you know, and do its job, you know, good. And then you then have the option to modify it later on. I think if you're dropping money on anything, you should expect it to work well. But at the same time, I think ghillie suits, it's more important how you use it as opposed to what one you use. Because you could have the best ghillie suit in the world, but if you're moving around, people are going to see you and you're going to get shot. Whereas I've proven that you can run an Amazon £20 ghillie suit, and you can be literally a meter away from people shooting them point blank, and they can't see me. But that's going to be down to how I was using it, not the quality of the ghillie suit. To be yeah, I think that's fair. That's a good video, actually, talking about ghillies and whatnot. But yeah, anyway, Balaclava. Remove eye pro and face pro. Buy Hero Shark eye pro. Hex has bigger holes. Buy Delta Mike face pro. So I'll run that with it. And then make battery pack accessible. I mean, to be fair, this is going to be good, because then I did buy a fast helmet as well here. So potentially what I might do is run this, put a GoPro mount, and then I can wear this. And then with the Delta mic, I can wear just like blah, 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 these. Because I would love to play Airsoft just with these. Like with just plastic iPro. So if I get the Delta mic, that means I'm going to be able to, hopefully, breathe through, not fog up my glasses. Because even if I put on like a COVID safe face mask, then it's gonna they fog up my glasses. So hopefully with the Delta mic, I won't be able to fog up plastics, and then I'll run these instead. So I'll probably be wearing these more for I don't know. I mean, lots of stuff like that. Are you worried about BB shrapnel going through the mesh on the goggles? Yes, and well, yes. I have had it happen before. I've not been. I didn't need to, like, you know. I was aware that I had it in my eye. So I was like blinking a lot. My eye was watering, and eventually my eye naturally got it out, so that was okay. The thing is with me, my face gets so hot, I physically cannot use anything other than mesh. If I wasn't allowed to use mesh, I would not play Airsoft, because it would be impossible for me to. I wouldn't be able to see anything. I fog up everything instantly. Even dye masks, I fog up instantly. So I am worried about it, but the option is don't wear it, don't play Airsoft or wear mesh goggles. So it's yeah, sadly for me, it's wear mesh. But I'm always looking for solutions to this, and the Delta Mic Face Pro could potentially be a solution for it. So we'll have to see. Smith Optics. I've never heard of Smith Optics before. What is Smith Optics? God, they're expensive. I am in the United Kingdom. I am in the United Kingdom. Sport? Fishing, mountain cycling? Nope. Goggles. What one? I don't know which I would... Smith Optics OTW Fat. I don't know which one I would use. SSG 10 or 96? I would say SSG 10, because it's lighter and smaller. Wait, which one? I don't understand which one it would be. Let's go to Sport. Mag and Chroma Pop Performance Sunglasses. Impact. Okay, so select color, black. Select lens. Platinum mirror. Clear to grey. I mean, I'd rather just clear. £219. The lens shifts from clear to grey when you're exposed to sunlight, so that's cool. Carbonic lenses offer impact resistance. What rating do they have, though, for that? It doesn't say what rating that they have. Are you still live? I am still live, yes. I mean, they look cool. Don't get me wrong, they do look cool. But they're quite expensive. Yeah, but they don't say what impact rating they've got. So until I would know that for sure, I would stay away from them from a safety issue. I've been live for 2 hours and 18 minutes and 13 seconds. Remove iPro and Face Pro. Buy Hero Shark iPro. Buy Delta Mic Face Pro. And then make battery pack accessible, which is true. And apart from that, that's pretty much everything that I need to do there. And then Balaclava is set. So I'm happy with that. And then rigging. So I need to add mag holsters. I've got 3 on there already, but I'm using up more mags, and I'm using my M4 more. So I need to add some mag holsters. I've already got them. I took them off, so I need to add those. Turbofan Smith Optics. Oh, you're giving me more stuff to look at now. Oh, my days. All right, one more quick look at this. I expect there probably won't be something I will get, but I'll look at them. Smith Optics Outside the Wire Goggles Field Kit with Tan. £69. Does that sound like a good offer? Oh, wait. Plus £67 postage. My problem, though, is I fog things up. And the things that don't fog, I just sweat just starts appearing on the lenses. And then I can't see because there's just literal water on there. Turbofan OTW. $174.99. Oh, they look cool. Don't get me wrong, they do look cool. Military standard. 2 speed options to adjust to your activity level. 2 AAA batteries. Okay. I mean, that looks cool. Out of stock, though, so I have to find them. But that's potential. It do look cool. The only problem with goggles that big is that it means that it's difficult for me to look down sights of snipers and stuff. But I wouldn't use those as sniper. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe red dots may be okay. I don't know. I'd have to test them and see. They do look cool, though. Good suggestion. And then rigging. I suppose this is going to be M4. And then I also need to do rigging. Sniper. So what? That's the. Oh, what's it called? The Gore. No, it's not Gore-Tech. What's the name of that? The sniper rigging. Sniper rigging thing. And then Viper. Sniper rigging thing. I want to run just the arms and the shoulder thingy. Sniper stuff too, to see how that goes. But sniper rigging thing. I want to fix balaclava beard, because the balaclava beard comes down really far, and I've got like this little rigging thing at the minute, but it goes over the top of it, so I think I just need to cut it to make it less. Sure, you watch SW, right? What's SW? Bola Tracker 2. I fog those up. Sadly, Lee. Fog those up. What about a pair of goggles with a fan? Potentially, but I don't really want to wear goggles because they're quite big. Oh, Star Wars. I watched. I mean, I've seen the original 6. I watched the one that started off. I can't remember what it was called. I watched the first Daisy Ridley one, and I watched the one where it's when they're trying to get the message to Leia. Battle Belt and braces. I may revisit Battle Belts. Yeah. Rigging, sniper. I'll put battle belt down, question mark. Because I have run a battle belt before, but I didn't like it. Because of, like, all the stuff on the sides. But I am tempted to get another battle belt and then just run just pouches on the front and the back. And see if that works. So yeah, I'd be down to try another battle belt. And then that removes the need. Because I'd have, like, magazines on there, loaders, grenades, things like that. Yeah. Actually, yeah, I'll put battle belt. But I'll also leave the sniper rigging thing. Because it could be good to have both. Wait, what? This is what your setup looks like. Wait, what? This what your setup looks... Yeah, the silly gilly, what you sent me through, the top one. It's the SSG 10A1 that I have. I also... Oh, yeah, sniper. I want to remove the kill flash. Permanent camera mounts. Remove... swap. Scope extender for kill flash. Yeah. Because I don't like the size of the scope extender. If that makes sense. The scope extender, it looks cool because it's big, but I've realised that that's completely against what I want to do. So, and I know it could be good for the sun, but I want to test a kill flash. But I can make a kill flash anyway. Have I tried the Novrich Battle Belt? I have not tried the Novrich Battle Belt, no. I used to have a battle belt with, like, suspension-y system-y thing. And I used to run that, and it was cool, but I then felt like it was just too big and bulky on my hips. So I'd like to try another one, but just have storage on the front and the back and see how that goes. And have, like, the battle belt with Velcro. Because I like the idea of the Velcro-ness of it too. So, yeah. There'll be... I mean, this stuff I can get from Nov. I'll probably get, like, some holsters as well for it. Like the mag holsters and things like that for it too. From Nov. So we'll see how those go. Yeah, the Velcro looks really cool with the battle belts. So... I mean, the rigging on the M4 is only really add mag holsters. I am using grenades a lot more now. So, add space for grenade rigging. But I want to use just the little black round grenades. The stick ones, I hate Mark 5s. They're so terrible. And Mark 3s are great, but I find it tricky to throw them accurately. And they're expensive too. So, but the EG ball ones are really nice. I like build where my mates like to try and look like. Yeah, I don't see the. I only want to carry on me what I need. Adam. How much are the AFG 6s, Smalls? They must be, like, expensive. 2 rolls of money instead of 3. Interesting. I'll have a look around at different battle belts. I think even Viper do one. We'll see. But yeah, M4, add mag holsters, add space for grenade rigging. But I think I've already got that in there because I have got on my rigging I did add carabiners here and here, so I can click them on to use them and go. So I think that's okay. But yeah, I just need to extra mags on there, and make sure that I've got, you know, space for grenades. Don't get me wrong, I love my my Dynatex Dominator, but I find that I'm more in situations where I want to use disposable ones, even though they're more expensive. You owe me one and a smoke. I do owe you one and a smoke. I do indeed. £8 each. Fucking hell. It's expensive, isn't it? Blimey. It's a lot for a grenade. I mean, they're cool grenades, but that is a lot for a grenade. Blimey. Yeah. Would you settle for a Mark III and a smoke? Because I can just give you those next time we play. Otherwise, I'll just PayPal you money, I guess. Add mag holsters, add space for grenade rigging. I think that's already fine, to be fair. But I think my M4 rigging is pretty much okay as it is, to be honest with you. It works. It does the job. It just needs a bit of a go-over because I've not been focusing on the M4 recently. I'll probably add 2. I'll actually probably add the three mags to the back again because that was super handy before. Go away, Adobe. I'll add 3 mags to the back. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. So sniper rigging thing, and then I'll add the battle belt, and then fix the balaclava beard. But again, with this, if I use the A3, if the A3 is fine and I create stuff for the stock, then I'm not going to need to have that because I can just mount it all to the rifle itself. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. And I only need to do this if I do run the top thing. So if I run a battle belt, then this is unnecessary. I think that's going to be mainly... If that works, then I don't need to worry about these things. Oh, it's tricky. I think that's pretty much it, to be honest with you. Yeah. The priority for me is getting a sniper sorted out. If you're a sniper, you only need a battle belt. Yeah, but I like the fact I like having grenades now. I like being able to blow people up if I need to. So I like the option. I like the ability of being able to carry grenades, but I'm not as edgy as Mustang, and you know having them attached to my sniper. So I need somewhere else to hide them, or somewhere else to put them. Oh yeah, I need to do Mark 23. Design and make Picatinny, add camera. Yeah. So for the Mark 23, I need to make a Picatinny mount under the rail for it, and then also put a camera on there. Because I use my Mark 20 quite a lot, so I've decided I need to put a camera on it. So that's something that I need to be aware of. But yeah, so that's the thing that I need to do. And then this can go like that. Yeah, the mini chest rig. I can't remember what it's called though, but yeah. I see you keep losing your Mark 23 mags. I run the Big Nov pistol pouches and I don't have a single issue. I'm not losing them from pouches. The pouches I use have Velcro straps over the top, so there's no way they come out. They fall out of the gun. So I've got what I'm going to do to fix that is file the mag release down to make it harder for it to just be done accidentally, and then also add tape to magazines so they fit snugly in the pistol and need a bit of a pull to come out. So hopefully that will fix that issue. I've literally over the last 2 weekends, I've lost like £75 worth of magazines, and that's not something which I would like to continue. So yeah. Alright, Vlad, sleep well, have a good night. Thank you for dropping by. Nice to see you. So yeah, this is pretty much... I think this list is pretty much set, to be honest with you. I think the battle belt is a good shout because I can run the belt with the M4 rig as well. So I think that's a good shout. Because if I ran the rig with like pistol mags on the back of it, or pistol mag holsters on the back, and then on the front sniper ones, then because with my M4 rigging, I've got like a little front flappy pouch that goes down like here. So if that's covering the holsters for sniper mags, that's not really an issue. So pistol ones on the back is easier, which is cool. Cool. So I think that's what we're looking at. So I guess now the only thing I need to do is cost out what this is going to be and then work out a rough time. But I would like to get most of this done before I play next. So hopefully the A3 will arrive tomorrow. If it does arrive tomorrow, I'll do a live unboxing of it for you guys. Because I do enjoy doing the live unboxings, and I'll like chrono it and stuff like that, so we can see how it's performing. Like the iPro, I can order. The Delta mic, I can order as well. This is super easy to do. I'm not going to do this until this has happened, but I can do this now, so that's good. Any internal upgrades to your AAP? Yeah, it's got a Hadrian Designs H key in it, a 220mm Crazy Jet barrel, and I think a 60-degree Autobot hop rubber. So these happen first. That needs to happen first. That can happen. Is there anything else that needs to happen to that rigging? No, I think the only issues I was having with that... Oh, yeah, remove, add M4 holsters. Remove headset. Because I've got a bloody radio headset, like, wired into it. But the headset's garbage, so I need to remove that. Oh, yeah, I would like to put a Camelback. Or, like a water, like a drinky thing in it as well. Add water thing. Because I want to use the back of the rig for, like magazines and stuff. But you can get the plate, like what would be the plate that goes into the rear platey bit. That's actually water. So that would be nice to do. And then I've got a drink with me all the time. So add water thing to it would be good. Add water thing to plate carrier. Then balaclava, make battery pack accessible. By Hero Shark iPro, that's all okay. Then sniper, settle on main sniper, wait for SSG 10 to 83 to arrive. If 50 round AA mags don't work, then I'll be buying a TM VSR as a base. If the A3 is good and launches 0.48 gram BBs and the 50 round AA mags work, I'll put the upper receive. Oh no. If A3 good, then oh yeah, and the AA mags don't work. No, if the A3 is good, and I can get the AA mags to work in the A1, then I will put the upper receiver into the A1. But if the A3 isn't, then I'll use the A1 as it is as the main sniper. If I can get AA mags to work, and if the AA mags don't work, I'll TM VSR. Oh yeah, actually I'll do that. Perfect. And then, no matter what happens at that point, it will then be upgrade time with the Action Army hop unit, Autobot 7-degree hop rubber, Tridos Pro, I'll put 2.0 because I think it's the 2.0, TDC, air brake, Sorbo pads, Crazy Jet 475 barrel, but I just want to test the thing. Radex, didn't you already ask about the A1 and the A3 being the same upper? If not, then somebody else asked that question earlier, and I answered it already. But if you didn't ask it before, just write like, no, it's my first time, and then I'll explain the reason why. Then AA inner barrel spacers, just because. Suppressor adapter and suppressor, because this is a 45mm longer barrel, so I'll use those. And then the Wasp piston cylinder kit as well. That's sick. I like the idea of the frozen water. You can do that. First time. Okay, cool. So my A1 upper doesn't work right. It doesn't shoot well. And I've been waiting for replacement parts for quite a while now. And I'm still waiting on them. So if the A3 upper works, then that's going to be my upper receiver that I'm going to be using, whether it would be in the A3 stock or the A1 stock, because it works. But like I said, I'm waiting on parts. My current A1 upper receiver doesn't work. So. I mean, that is one difference, yeah. The A3 does have the enlarged bolt handle, but the A1 doesn't. It has, like, the standard stock one with it, so... I mean, the thing is, Radex, is my dude at Nov has said that I'll be getting them, but it's just been quite a while. So I'm at this point of just waiting. And I think I'm just going to go through their customer service team at this point. Because I'm waiting on springs, O-rings, hop rubber, stuff like that. So I'm just magazine. So yeah, there's a fair few old little bits that I'm waiting for. So we'll see. I'll give him another poke again just to see what we can do to try and move the process along. So once those upgrades are done, permanent camera mounts, all good. And then also swap scope extender for kill flash, and hopefully that'll be fine. To be fair, I'll probably just make my own kill flash for the scope. I've done that. I already make kill flashes, so that shouldn't be an issue at all for it. It would be cool to use the official one, but at the same time, I can make my own, so that's okay. Then AAP, stock barrel wobble, probably get the Black Mamba upper, and then I'll create a custom stock mount for it so I can use the stock. Then TDC, should be getting one of those from Hadron, hopefully at some point in the near future. I'll put a longer inner barrel in there, just because. And then I'll put an ACOG on it with a red dot, I think. I don't know. I don't know if I need that. The only reason why I put that on there is because I would like to use it as a DMR. I'd like to use it as a ranged weapon, and having a scope on it could be good if I want to run it like as a sniper type thing. I'm not sure ACOG would be the right sight. I'll put zoom scope with red dot instead. And then arm leg BB tubey thingies. I'll talk about those in another video. Oh yeah, I also need to collect drum mag. Then Mark 23 fixed jamming, so I'm going to replace the nozzle and test and feel, because I've got replacement nozzles as well. Stop losing mags. I'm going to file down the mag release, and I'm going to add tape to the back of my magazines to hopefully make sure they don't fall out the bloody mag well anymore, because I don't want to lose any more money. And then design and make Picatinny and add camera, because I keep using my pistol, and I think it'd be good for me to have a camera mounted to it. So I'm going to create a Picatinny adapter for the bottom of the rail, and then I could put a camera on there. And then the SFSA 18 magwell mod, that's going to make it so magazines all fit in there and feed well. I'm going to add the buffer tube and the stock to it. I'm going to rear wire it so I can put bigger batteries in, and the batteries that I use in my Crytek in there. And then I want to put a longer inner barrel in there and a suppressor, but depending on the FPS. And then Crytek CRB, change the red dot sight for the Amazon one, which is 28 quid. Test different BBs and test it in general, because I recently teched it. And yeah, I'm not too sure on the consistency, so that's something else I need to check as well. So yeah, why are you doing some upgrades to the SSG 10? Because I just want to have a super OP sniper rifle. That's why. I just want something super, super, super OP. I want my life to be easier. I mean, not easier. I just want my life to be more consistent, you know? Like, it's a pain at the minute, just because my snipers are inconsistent. And you know, like I've said, I'm waiting on replacement parts which should fix these inconsistencies. But I'm at the point now where I'm like tired of waiting, so I'm just gonna super mega upgrade snipers and then run that. So yeah, I'll do that. Ugh. So yeah, that'll be the plan. But I've got to cost this all out now. I mean, the sniper upgrades, how much will that be? The AA hop is like 50 quid. The hop rubber, let's say 8. The Tridos Pro is 32, so that's £90. Well, let's say like 85. The air brake pins, I'm not sure how much they are. Let's say 12. So that's 97. Sorbo pads, let's say 12 again. Let's say 10. 107. The barrel I've already got. The spacers, let's say 15, let's say 10, 117. Suppressor and suppressor adapter, I'm not too sure. And then the Wasp. So it's probably going to be under £200. Maybe. We'll see. Does Camman have a Wasp for VSR? He gave me a Wasp for SRS. Can I use that in the VSR? Is that compatible? I'd be surprised if it was. Ah, rip. Is there any way I could modify it to make it work in a VSR? That sucks. Originally with the VSR Wasp. Wait. You can't just buy them. What do you mean I can't just buy them? Oh. Oh, that sucks. I just want to buy a VSR Wasp piston. How can I get one? SAP is as good though. Okay, so our SAP one's currently like being built. SAP, edgy SAP VSR, £100. Oh, it's a lot for a piston, isn't it? Type 90-degree Action Army S trigger. What would I have? Action Army or S trigger, or the PDI or Lalax? I'm just using the Novrich SSG 10 90-degree trigger. I'd imagine Action Army. A brand new shock absorbing piston from Edgy. Oh, so SSAP means shock absorbing piston. Okay. I guess nobody knows. Aluminium barrel space of spring guide. Do not use lubricant with any sticky ingredients. You need a different cylinder as well, though. Check with Edgy. Oh. So it'd be piston and cylinder. Oh, there's a SAP Chameleon. Why is this one more expensive? Why is the SAP Chameleon more expensive? The SAP Chameleon is a limited edition with unique serial number and finish. Okay, well, I don't need to spend 20 quid extra for a limited edition one, do I? 60, 40, 20. Variant. Ah, VSR 90-degree. Okay, so this one, when buying it from IHFY, there's no two options. It's just VSR 90-degree. Oh wait, SSG Springer Custom Works 90-degree trigger setup. Maybe that would be the one. Is it SSG? I'm guessing if I get the SSG one, SSG Custom Works 90, then that would mean I wouldn't need to get a different cylinder. That makes sense. They're currently being made to order. Wait, please. Due to overwhelming demand for this product, they're currently being made to order. Surely that's the opposite of that. If they're overwhelmingly being made, you just make a ton of them. Surely. Surely it should be due to not much demand. Hi, Shoot. Played Airsoft games in Norfolk, such as Cowgirl Combat. I have not played at either of those, no. Yeah, the EdgyWorks Custom SAP, it says SSG Springer Custom Works 90-degree trigger. So I imagine that's the one that I'd want. Does that make sense? Is that right? I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to put that in my thing. SAP Wasp. I'll change Wasp to SAP. Piston kit. And I'm going to hyperlink it. And then we can try that. And if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. But if it's made for the SSG, then I think that that makes sense that it should work. Do you agree? I agree. I concur. Sick. Spring guide. Yeah. You don't need a different cylinder. I have a SAP piston in mine straight into my cylinder. Oh, okay, cool. Takes a long time to set up, but once it's done, it's worth it. Quieter and heavier than the Wasp with a better seal. Interesting. All right, so that's what we're going to... Oh, there's also air brake pins included with it as well, it looks like. Unless that's the weighted part of it. I don't know. I'm not too sure. Speak to Longbow, they'll advise. Okay. Longbow for advice. Alright, okay, cool, there we go. Sick. Right. In that case, sick. I'm gonna call it there. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've had a fun time today. Thank you for your help with the list too. It's been very good to go through this list with you and work out stuff that I need to do. So I can work on this. May do some stuff as videos. I'll probably do live streaming of stuff while I'm doing it. So like the M4 rigging one, for example. That's and like if I buy the water plate carrier thingy, I can get that, and I can I can put that in whilst removing that and adding the mag holsters in a stream. I think that would be cool. So yeah, there'll be some stuff like that. Potentially this as well. If I get all of the if I do go for the battle belt first of all, like getting all the mag holsters and stuff, I can get that and then put that all together on stream as well and fix the balaclava and things like that too. Actually, I'll take that out and put that on the next one here. Actually, it depends. I only need to fix the beard if I do go for the sniper riggy thing, so we'll see. But yeah, I appreciate your input. Thank you very much for your help. It's very good. I am going to do some chasing up on the parts for the SSG-10, but I'm hoping... Actually, while you're here, let me just double check my let me just check the tracking to see if it does say anything about arrival time, because I hope it does come tomorrow, because then I can do another live stream showing that. There's been no updates. It's still at the DHL sorting depot place, so potentially I will have it tomorrow. But I don't know. I'm kind of at the point where I don't care. I just want it to turn up one day. I think checking it to see where it is almost makes it worse, you know? So yeah, I'm a little bit like I'm done now. I just want it to be here. So yeah. But until next time, thank you all for watching. I appreciate you being here now, and I love you all very, very much. I will leave you with that sick Project Airsoft video. Remember guys, 10% off everything on the website right now. So if you are looking for any cool accessories or little tidbits or things like that, you know, upgrade followers for your Mark 23 to give you more BBs per mag, or that little upgrade tool thing, check out projectairsoft.co.uk. Yeah, there's tons and tons and tons of stuff on the website, and it's all 10% off at the minute. So, you know, if you want to get yourself an AAP foregrip like that I run, usually 20 quid, now they're £18. Make use of that discount. Make use of that discount. And yeah, so until then, thank you very much for watching. Where's the zoom? Remember to call your hits, of course, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.